Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Crix, or Eric if you want to call me that. Today I have a video about the time I brought a BB gun into school. So, in 6th grade, my friend Dylan, who was mentioned in a other video, well, my last video, he was like bragging about his airsoft gun. So I was like, okay, you want to brag about your airsoft gun, saying that nobody has a better gun than you. So I bring mine in. It was a handgun, and I put it in my bag with some ammo, but it was a spaghetti strap bag, like a gym bag, and it had a hole at the bottom. So the ammo container opened on the bus, I guess, and I was walking in the front doors, and as I'm going down the hallway to my team, a team in my middle school was like your class, or like, it's hard to explain, but I was walking to team 2, which was the second smartest team. And guys, I don't know how I was on the second smartest team. I'm one of the dumbest kids in the world. But I was walking, and all I hear behind me is and it's BBs like dropping out of my bag, and everybody's like, "Whoa, look at that!" And I'm just trying to get to my locker as fast as I can, put the bag into my locker, and then close it. And my friend Jordan, he saw all the BBs coming from my bag, and he's like, "Dude, what's going on?" And I was like, "You really want to know?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I said, "Well, after school, I'm going to surprise attack Dylan with this." And I take out my airsoft gun out of my locker, show him it real quick, and then put it back in my locker. And then he goes back into class, and all of a sudden, when I'm closing my locker, my teacher, Mr. Bruckner, he asked me a question, and the question was, "Eric, do you have a gun in your locker?" And I said, "Yes, but it's a BB gun." And he's like, "Okay, thank you for being honest, but I'm gonna have to call the vice principal." And I was like, "Okay, I don't care." But at this time, guys, oh my god, I was so scared. I was like, come on, why did he have to snitch on me? And right before I go down to the office with the vice principal, I go back into class, grab my bag, and I'm like, "You son of a bitch, you snitch." And he's like, "I didn't do it." And I'm like, "You're the only one that knew." So I went to the office, and the school police officer was there, and he's like interrogating me. He's like, "Were you gonna shoot someone? Are you planning to shoot the school?" And I'm like, "No, I was going over to Dylan's house to surprise attack him." I didn't say surprise attack, I just said I was going over Dylan's house to play with him. And so they called down Dylan to the office, and I'm freaking out. I'm like, "Oh great, he's gonna say no." So once Dylan comes down to the office, he says, the principal says, "Dylan, were you and Eric gonna hang out after school?" And Dylan says, "Not that I know of." And I'm like, "Oh my god, Dylan." And he sees me, and I give him the like death look, and he's like, "Oh." Like, I could read his lips. He's like, "Oh, sorry." And then they said, "Okay, go back to class." And I was like, "Oh, I'm screwed, guys." I'm screwed. And so I'm still in the vice principal's office, and she's really old, by the way. And she's like, "How do we know if it's not real? How do we know it's not a real gun?" I'm like, for one, the gun's clear, so you can see all the springs and I don't know if it's compressed air or CO2. It was like 5 I don't know, 5 centimeters long. It was like in the corner of where you put the clip at the bottom of the handgun. And the officer was like, it's not a real gun. If it was real, it'd be all black, it wouldn't be clear. And I'm like, thank Lord he said that. So another hour goes by, I'm still in the office, and I'm waiting for my mom to show up. But at the time, she was pregnant, and she was in the hospital having a baby. And so, so my brother comes picking me up, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I was going to surprise attack my friend, and my brother was chill about it. He's like, yeah, I did stuff like that before. I just never brought a BB gun into school. And so I get home, and the first thing we do is play Xbox. And that was like the first 2 days, and then my mom comes home with the new baby, and she can't really ground me because she's too busy taking care of the baby. So that whole suspension was just a little vacation for me. I was always outside. I was playing basketball, playing football. I was playing Xbox. I was watching TV. So it was a good vacation for me. It was a cool experience to be interrogated by a police officer. And that's not the only time. But we'll save the other time for another video. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Let's try to hit 5 likes, because last video we did not hit 10 likes, so I'm kind of sad. And if you guys want me to do more stories like this, please leave a comment down below telling me to do it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.